There's a world just 4.24 light-years from Earth that we still haven't been able to truly see. Its mass is almost the same as Earth's, and it orbits its star at a distance where liquid water could be possible. But here's the strange part. We still don't know if there is even water on its surface. So what do scientists actually know about this world? And could there really be a chance for life there? The planet we're talking about is called Proxima Centauri b, and what's most fascinating about it may not even be its size. It's about 4.24 light-years from our solar system. On a cosmic scale, that's not some impossibly distant world. It's one of our closest stellar neighbors. Proxima Centauri is a small red dwarf star, and Proxima b orbits around that star. But how did scientists discover it in the first place? This is where the story gets interesting. When a planet orbits a star, the planet isn't the only thing moving. The planet's gravity also pulls very slightly on its star. That means the star makes an extremely small movement too, so small that you can't see it directly. But that movement leaves a tiny signature in the star's light. Scientists can measure this tiny change in the star's spectrum.
This technique is called radial velocity, and that's how, in 2016, a team led by Guillem Anglada Escude announced the discovery of Proxima Centauri b. They didn't see the planet as a tiny Earth-like ball in a picture. They saw the effect it was having on its star. And that's what makes this discovery so fascinating, because a world that's almost impossible for us to see directly was leaving a tiny fingerprint in the light of its star. Early measurements suggested that Proxima b had a minimum mass somewhat greater than Earth's, but the science didn't stop there. In 2025, a powerful infrared instrument called NIRPS observed Proxima Centauri in much greater detail. The study collected 420 high-resolution spectra over 159 nights. Researchers then combined those observations with data from HARPS and older measurements. The result? The signal from Proxima b was detected again, and its minimum mass was estimated at about 1.055 times the mass of Earth. So in terms of mass, this really is an Earth mass world. But there's an important difference here. Earth mass does not mean Earth-like. We still don't know its radius directly. We don't know what its surface looks like, and we don't even know if it has an atmosphere. So calling Proxima b an Earth-like planet would be going too far. But then why did this planet become so famous? Because it orbits extremely close to its star. Proxima b takes only about 11 days to complete one orbit around its star. Earth takes 1 year to orbit the Sun. For Proxima b, a new orbital year ends about every 11 days. And yet, its orbit falls within the region scientists call the habitable zone. But it's very important to understand what that actually means. The habitable zone does not mean scientists have found life there. It doesn't even mean water definitely exists there.
It simply means that if the planet has the right kind of atmosphere, conditions on its surface could potentially allow liquid water. And that's where the real mystery begins. Because a planet's habitability doesn't depend only on how far it is from its star. What is its atmosphere like? What is the pressure? How much cloud cover does it have? What is its surface like? And what has happened to the planet over billions of years? All of these things can determine whether a world is actually suitable for life. And for Proxima b, many of those answers are still unknown. And then we get to one of the biggest problems in this story: Proxima Centauri itself. It's an active red dwarf star, and stars like this can produce powerful stellar flares and high-energy radiation. Proxima b is very close to its star, so it may be exposed to much stronger stellar activity than Earth experiences from the Sun. Some studies have modeled what could happen if the planet doesn't have enough magnetic protection. Over time, stellar winds could potentially damage or strip away parts of its atmosphere. But this is where science has to slow us down again. We don't know how strong Proxima b's magnetic field is. We don't know how much atmosphere the planet has today. So saying its atmosphere has already been destroyed would not be accurate. And saying life couldn't survive there would also go too far.
What we can say is that the activity of its star is a serious challenge for the planet. There's another interesting possibility. Proxima b is so close to its star that scientists have studied the possibility of tidal locking.
If the planet is tidally locked, one side could always face the star, while the other side always faces away from it. One side would have constant daylight, the other could remain in permanent darkness. But there's an important point here too. We still haven't directly measured Proxima b's rotation, so this remains a possibility, not a confirmed fact. And if the planet has an atmosphere, that atmosphere could move heat from one part of the planet to another. So the world may be much more complicated than simply having one side in daylight and the other in darkness. Now here's the question. Why can't we just look at its atmosphere? The problem is that Proxima b produces an incredibly weak signal, while its star is much brighter and extremely active. It's almost like trying to see a tiny candle right next to a giant floodlight. And the brightness isn't the only problem. The star itself produces changes in its light that can sometimes look similar to signals coming from the planet. That's why modern instruments are working so hard to separate the star's own activity from the actual signal of the planet. The 2025 NERPS research was an important step in that direction. It didn't just provide more data, it also helped scientists better understand how to separate Proxima Centauri's own activity from the signals produced by its planets. And that same research revealed something else interesting. Proxima b isn't the only planet in the Proxima system. The 2025 NERPS analysis also confirmed the existence of Proxima d, with a minimum mass of about 0.260 times Earth's mass. The first evidence for Proxima d had appeared in 2022 through observations made with the Espresso instrument on ESO's Very Large Telescope. So our nearest stellar neighbor is now known to have more than one planet, and that changes the way we look at Proxima Centauri. It's not just a nearby star anymore, it's a planetary system sitting in our cosmic backyard. But now we come to the question you've probably been thinking about from the beginning. Could there be life on Proxima b? The honest answer is, we don't know. So far, there is no confirmed evidence of life on Proxima b. No organism has been detected, no confirmed biological signal has been found, and we haven't found an atmospheric fingerprint that we can confidently call evidence of life. But at the same time, we can't say there is no life there, because we still can't observe this world in enough detail to make that kind of decision. Scientists have created different climate and atmosphere models. Some scenarios could potentially allow habitable conditions. Others would not. And that's the real problem. We're not modeling one known world yet. We're modeling different possible versions of the world. So what do we actually know about Proxima Centauri b today? We have a confirmed Earth mass exoplanet, a planet that takes about 11 days to orbit its star, a planet whose orbit falls within the habitable zone according to current models. We have observations of its star's activity, and its planetary signal has been detected again using different instruments. The 2025 research has helped us understand this system with much greater precision than before. But we're still missing the most important thing about this world: a real picture of what it's actually like. We don't know what its surface looks like. We don't know if it has oceans. We don't know if it has an atmosphere. And most importantly, we don't know if there is life there.
Maybe Proxima b is a dry, lifeless world. Maybe it has an atmosphere that helps protect it from its violent star. Maybe there is water. And maybe in some form, there could even be life. But right now, all of those are possibilities. And that's exactly what makes this planet so fascinating. Because this isn't a fictional world. It really exists. And on a cosmic scale, it's not even that far away. Only about 4.24 light years. Close enough that future generations could dream about sending a mission there, but still so far away that with today's technology, reaching it remains far beyond our capabilities. And maybe that's the biggest mystery of Proxima Centauri b. We know something is there. We can see the effect it has on its star. We can measure its mass. We can track its orbit. But the real story of this world is still hidden from us.
And maybe in the years ahead, as our instruments become more powerful, this tiny world will finally tell us whether life can truly exist around another star. If you enjoy real space discoveries and mysteries like this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, if we ever get a major clue about Proxima Centauri B's atmosphere or possible life, what would you want to know first? Because sometimes the most fascinating mystery in the universe isn't something hidden billions of light years away. It's something sitting right next door, and we still can't fully understand it. See you in the next space mystery.